Can you tell us a bit about the history of the unit?
Our force, the Constabulary, had a mounted unit from 1873 until 1951. It was disbanded in 1951. And then in 1975, I guess, the chief at the time, Chief Power, asked me if I could put together a two-horse mounted unit to help them commemorate the 125th anniversary of when the force took over Fort Townsend. So I had Duchess at the time. She was a nice horse for that job, and I found another black horse and another policeman rode the other one. So we provided a two-horse mounted unit for that celebration. And then we started getting a lot of requests for the mounted unit, school picnics and senior citizens wanted us to come around. There's such a demand that we knew that there was a job for a permanent mounted division. So we got the first two horses, and the rest is history.
Why was the unit created?
It was felt that there was a requirement for it. Parades, Santa Claus parades, you've seen them in there. Mm-hmm. But their main job is enforcement. They do a great job downtown and on George Street, keeping people quiet and putting away quelling fights and so on. They're super at the thing that the mounted unit is best at is controlling crowds, crowd control. Public interest and public acceptance of the horses makes it easy to bring them around. Everybody loves a horse, and there's public demand and the other requirements is why we did it.
What items did you donate to the unit?
The first two horses, and a truck and a horse trailer, and the saddles and all the things that go with it.
Why did you donate them?
There was a requirement for a mounted unit, and there was probably nobody else with the interest or the background that I had. Nobody else would have done it, and there was no government funding available. So the only way to provide them was to buy them myself. So that's what we did.
What was your most memorable experience with the unit?
Oh my goodness, they're all memorable. Probably when I was asked to ride one of the horses right into the Newfoundland Hotel, or Hotel Newfoundland. We were right into the ballroom, and there was over 600 ladies. It was Ladies' Week, and then over 600 ladies. I rode right in among all of them.
Can you tell us about some of the horses?
The first two horses were Townsend and Vince, and Vince is retired. Townsend has passed away. The other new ones I'm not that familiar with. 2007 we had a new stable built down on Government House ground, and that's where they have been kept ever since. Mm-hmm. And the mounted unit, the boys and the members, they have an office upstairs and dressing rooms and so on.
What was the unit's role in the past? What is it now? Has it changed?
Not much has changed. Its role is primary role is enforcement, crowd control. They use for different ceremonies, like they use them when cruise ships come in port. The mounted unit usually goes down and meets the ship, comes in, and it's a nice representation, I think, of the city, and again, everybody loves a horse, and public acceptance is probably the main reason why we still have them.
What do you hope the future for the unit is?
We'd like to see 6 horses. Right now we have 3 people, 3 groups that want to donate a horse each. So we could have 3 horses tomorrow if we wanted. 6 items of public acceptance. People are willing to donate anything. There's a shortage of personnel in the force, and this is why it's difficult to get more horses, because they'd be using up people, members from other functions within the force. And so they'll probably stay around 4 horses.
Mhm.
I'd like to see more, but I don't think we're going to see them.